What's going on, folks? Rick here. I'm back with another video, and I'm here to do a quick unboxing of the Spigen Ultra Hybrid case for the Google Pixel 6 Pro. Now, this is a case manufacturer that I usually buy cases from for a couple of reasons. They're very affordable. You get them quick. Their customer service is pretty good. Again, I'm not sponsored by Spigen or anything, but in those few occasions where I've had issues with Spigen cases, they just apologize, send me a new case, and refunded my money. So Spigen is definitely a manufacturer that I like to use regularly for my cases. We went with the Ultra Hybrid because the Ultra Hybrid has a hard plastic back, but the rails are soft gel plastic. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. When you just get a jelly case, it just feels very flimsy. With this, it's a hard plastic back. I always wind up going with the clear because I'd like to accentuate the phone and show the color and the features of the phone, so why cover it up with a case? So I always wind up going with a clear case. And I guess Spigen didn't anticipate so many people buying the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro because this case was on back order for quite a few days, and it's the first time that I pre-order a case for my phone, and I did not get it until I had this phone for like 4 or 5 days. And let me tell you again, this phone is slippery as a bar of soap, and I have videos of the phone just sliding on its own on certain surfaces, so I definitely recommend getting a case. Again, $15.99 for this case, purchased on Amazon. Without further ado, let's open it up. Not much in presentation for the actual box itself that the case comes in, and I guess they slap a sticker on so they could use the same box for any case that they're selling, and they just slap a sticker on it and use the same box for virtually any case. Okay, there's some plastic here to open up. All right, let's see what this says. Alrighty, power quality technology, blah blah blah, Spigen, and some a Spigen branded power brick. I guess you could always purchase that as well. I guess they're going into the power brick realm at this point. Let's pull this plastic off. So again, a bit of quality. Like, you're gonna get other cases that they just throw it in a plastic bag and you don't have to, peel off, these wrappers here. It might be scratched up in shipping. At least having the plastic wrapper on there lets you know you're gonna get a fresh, clean case with no type of scratches on it. So without further ado, let's slap the phone in it. And again, like I mentioned earlier, before we go through a quick tour of the case, they make a hard TPU back, and the rails are like soft, so it's very soft over here. You'll definitely feel like you have a soft gel. Sorry guys, let me wipe away some of my notifications. You'll feel like you have like a jelly case when in fact you have a combination of hard back and a gel case, so you could feel the best of both worlds. So again, a bit of a unique design here for the Google Pixel line. They have the power button on the top. These buttons, you can hear it, very tactile, no issues with the Spigen case. And then you have the raised buttons here for the volume rockers. And again, that's another reason why I like to go with Spigen. There's enough raisivity here, if that's even a word, to let you distinguish the difference between up volume and down volume. There's a little kind of notch carved out in the middle, so it's not just one big plastic bump where you don't know if you're hitting the power up or the power down. And again, very raised type of bump here for the power button as well. Over here to the bottom, we have a little latch here, and I believe that's for like a lanyard. So if you want to use a lanyard on this, you can do so. Again, another reason why I like Spigen, because all the holes and all the cutouts all line up, they all match up. There's nothing off to the side, or on some of the more cheaper cases, like the holes don't match or line up. Everything matches up perfectly here on the Spigen case. In addition to that, you have a wide enough hole because some of the chargers, they have like a big plastic piece to like the actual charging head. So you have enough of a hole over here that's not going to be an issue for you. Over here to the left, you don't have much other than some Spigen branding right there. And up top, you have a cutout for your microphone. Off to the back, so this is a bit unique. So you do have the plastic covering most of the housing of the actual camera setup. However, you do have that window right there to make sure your cameras and your flashes are not covered, and you have enough protection here in regards to a lip. If you're gonna lay it down flat on any kind of surface, you don't have to worry about your lenses getting scratched up. I know this does have Gorilla Glass Victus on it, but still, you wanna make sure it doesn't get scratched up. Moving to the front of the device, you have something similar here. You have a plastic lip around the side rails and around the bottom and the top over here. So when you're laying it on a surface, you don't have to be afraid that your screen is gonna get scratched up. Okay, so a couple of questions that I've had in some of my past videos in regards to cases and things of that nature. Clear cases tend to yellow over time. I know a lot of manufacturers put out labeling, non-yellowing technology and this and that. This case was $15 or $15.99, whatever. Most cases that you're gonna get from Google or Samsung or your T-Mobile store or your AT&T Verizon store, they're gonna charge you an arm and a leg for a case, about $30 at minimum. This case is $15.99. So in my past experience with Spigen cases, have I noticed yellowing? No. What I have noticed is around the rails over here, you get a tinting, like a darkening, and it's not yellow, it's like a tinting, and it could be from the dyes or the color dyes of your pockets, whatever the case may be. Just like over time, the clearness might fade away. The back never changed colors for me, so this tough, hard plastic backing never really turned yellow or got darker. It was always the side rails, the soft TPU on the sides is what actually tinted to become a little bit of a darker shade, but no yellowing. So if you do have a problem with that, this probably won't happen for at least about 6 months or so. So for $15.99, go out, buy yourself another case 6 months later if you plan on holding on to this Pixel device long term, and just throw away the old one. If you're really concerned about yellowing, they do offer a ultra hybrid version that is not crystal clear, that has black side rails and a clear back. So that might be an option for you as well. But as far as I'm concerned, I like the crystal clear look because you could see the phone, you could see the color you purchased, you could see what you spent your hard-earned money on, and I like the fact that I'm able to see my device through this crystal clear case. And again, if I have to buy another one in 6 months, I really don't care because the case is fairly cheap. All right, folks, that's my video. If you have any questions, any comments, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.